Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Let's go over some legal terminology since we are a true crime community and all. Charges. The formal accusation filed by the prosecutor's office that a specific person has committed a specific crime. The filing may be called pressing charges. DA. An elected attorney in their district to represent interests of the general public, including crime victims in court proceedings against people accused of committing crimes. Also known as a prosecutor or state's attorney.
The way the TBI is set up, I have to make a formal request for the TBI. So the sheriff, when in this particular case, he had called and asked for help from all the agencies and then called me and I asked the TBI to get involved.
No one has been charged in relation to Summers' disappearance, but that doesn't mean the district attorney isn't involved.
My role basically is just to be an advisor as to any legal issues that may come up during the search, who to talk to, how to go about doing that. I am kept briefed periodically, not every day, but periodically. Just available to provide any legal assistance that I can. Follow leads as they come in. So at this point, you're basically down to just following whatever leads come in and following up, maybe trying to backtrack and do some things you did before to see if anything comes of it.
Suspect. A person who is believed by criminal justice officials to be one who may have committed a specific crime, but who has not been arrested or formally charged. Once arrested, a suspect is called a defendant.
These terms are important to know exactly what they mean because being cleared can only happen in two ways. 1. The person or persons were arrested. 2. Were officially charged with the offense. 3. The case was accepted for prosecution.
Cleared by exception or exceptional means. The investigation identified the offender, which resulted in enough evidence to support known location and arrest, with the case referred for prosecution. The law enforcement agency encountered circumstances beyond its control that made the physical arrest and subsequent charging of the offender impossible. Examples include the death of the offender, refusal of the victim to cooperate, expired statute of limitations, among others. Failure to obtain enough probable cause for an arrest does not fall under this circumstance.
Recap. Suspect equals before arrest. Defendant equals after arrest. Offenses are cleared officially in one of two ways. The DA, prosecuting attorney, can guide, consult with law enforcement on the legality of an active investigation. So, back to the question of what does it mean to be cleared during an active investigation? It's a PR term.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Let's clarify with a lawyer's explanation.
This isn't a technical legal term. Rather, it's usually used by the PR representative of the police or prosecutor's office when they announce that someone who has been the subject of a publicly known investigation turns out not to have sufficient evidence against them to pursue the matter further.
Publicly cleared persons can become suspects, just like suspects can become publicly cleared. Either way, until the prosecutor files charges with the courts.
People like to deal in absolutes. And there's nothing about this case that is an absolute. So we will continue to investigate all aspects and all avenues in this case.
When you get hung up on what you want to hear, rather than know the context of what is being said and what it actually means.
How can you be so obtuse? What did you call me? Obtuse? Is it deliberate?